welterweight division consisting of 3 3-minute rounds. Let's all welcome one more time in the blue corner, fighting out of Resurrection MMA, an unbeaten record of 2 wins and no losses, Brandon Auuld! And his opponent in the red corner, fighting out of range mixed martial arts, ladies and gentlemen, he's got a record of 3 wins and only 3 losses. Let's all welcome one more time, Zana, Kalary!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Golden Ticket Fight Promotions 21, right here in wonderful Wolverhampton. I'm your man on the mic, John Prentice, and unfortunately the voice of GTFP, Steve Cook-Albert, can't be with us today, but we've got a pretty decent replacement next to me, the Queen of Golden Ticket, Melissa Dixon. Melissa, thank you for joining us. How are you doing?
Hello. This is fucking weird.
First fight of the night here, we've got a amateur welterweight contest between Brandon Auuld with the grey shorts in the blue corner, going up against Zana Kalary in the black shorts in the red corner. Exchanging leg kicks early on.
And swinging. Boy.
Zana there just teasing the spin. Kind of pulled out of that one though.
Yeah, loves dropping his hands on that low leg kick though. He needs to keep his hands up throwing that leg kick.
Yeah, he's got to be careful throwing that kick naked in case the counter shots come back from Auuld.
This guy is also on his back foot, so he's looking for that counter.
Kalary just catching Auuld there as Auuld stepped in for that combination. Haven't seen much with the hands so far, just exchanging low kicks.
Kick.
That one cracking right on the inside of the knee there for Brandon Auuld, landing it on Zana Kalary. Didn't seem to affect him in any way, shape or form though. And Auuld has just taken the centre there. Maybe just heard what you said, Melissa, about him being on the back foot, and he thinks, time for me to step forward.
Hey, beautiful job. Guys need to set up a few fakes a little bit more. Use their hands before their kicks. Hey, good front kick. Good tracking. I feel like Brandon needs to maintain his position a little bit more. He's a little bit square when he's against the cage.
Yeah, and Zana Kalary there landing a heavy body kick up against the fence.
Hey, good front kick.
Didn't seem to affect Brandon too much though, who fires back himself. The other nice kick up the middle there.
Oi.
Oh, there, that spinning wheel kick again from Zana Kalary. Wanting to put on a show for us here in this first fight of the night in Wolverhampton. Heavy leg kick landed there from Brandon. That's a nice little duck roll and left hook. And Brandon calls him on. Go on, let's bang. I'm all for it.
I can see what, talking to Jordan earlier, what you guys meant about looking at the fight and then trying to comment on it. It's generally very hard. Hey, that's what I was looking for, the setups. Taking the hands low to bring it the punch over the top.
Yeah, it's a very surreal feeling in this commentary booth. I'm glad that I'm this side of the fence though, not that side. You may feel the other way though, you may want to be on that side of the fence.
I do get excited. Have you ever tried it?
I have. We won't talk about my records very much. 0-2, and we'll move quickly on.
Round one.
And the end of the first round, obviously they're 3 3-minute rounds for the amateurs, but that seemed to absolutely fly by.
It went very quick.
I mean, both guys seem to be happy to just kind of exchange kicks in that first round. I'd probably say Auuld landed the heavier leg kicks out of the two, but...
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that Zana landed a lot of heavy low kicks, but none of them set up, and clearly none of them caused any effect to Brandon. But yeah, I wouldn't even really.
A pretty even round between these two guys, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. None of them look too tired, a little bit gassy, but they both look okay. Zana's got his hands up, suggesting that he's a bit more tired.
Yeah, he's having a few deep breaths there.
See,
in the corner of the range martial arts man. Taking the knee as well, just getting those extra few seconds rest before we start the second round. An amateur welterweight contest. Zana Kalary 3-3. Brandon Auuld 2-0, undefeated.
Guys can do the can for a profession if they try.
Very kick-heavy start again.
Wait,
There's a spin kick, goes to the body this time. Big heavy motions though, aren't they? But exert a lot of energy using those spinning techniques.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not very good at them myself, so I wouldn't know. I feel like the Brandon dude, he shifts a lot.
Oh, nice left hand landed there in that combination.
And he seems quite comfortable in the southpaw, so I'm just thinking if he just brings that overhand right into the overhand left into like the body head kick. Overhand right to the left head kick, sorry. Because Zana's got his hands very low the whole time.
Yeah, he's very bouncy, almost.
Wait.
Oh, nice little uppercut followed by a body kick. Little shake of the head there from Zana, but comes firing back with the right hand over the top.
Swinging.
Swinging in this second round up against the fence. Not sure how much connected there onto the chin of Brandon Auuld, but
I don't think any. Zana looks tired though, don't he?
Yeah, it's those wild exchanges, and as we mentioned earlier, those big exerting techniques like those spinning kicks.
They're slapping. The thing is, when you're swinging as well, with your head up and your hands are just swinging, you're not thinking about what you're doing, so you're actually not focusing on the breathing. Like, I've made it in amateur fights where you just gas out quickly. Oh.
A lot of redness on the inside of that left leg there of Brandon Auuld from those repeated leg kicks.
Jordan, you're doing what I want to do. It's clapping. He's like telling everything.
Yeah, Brandon's saying, yeah, my legs are made of steel. Go ahead and kick away to your heart's content.
Boy, beautiful.
That's nice work then. Going to the body, I like that mixing up.
I should have tracked him there so he couldn't have gone to the middle. Oh man, this is weird to do. I feel like I want to coach them. Shut up.
Absolutely no inclination of any kind of takedowns or anything so far in this fight. It's just a kickboxing exchange so far between these two guys.
They've got like really good defensive and offensive wrestling as well.
Oh, big wild hand, left hand there from Zana Kalary. I love this first fight of the night, and they're already showboating. Fireworks.
It's loud in here as well.
It certainly is, yeah. I mean, we've had a slight delay to the start time, so we've had a chance for even more people to get into the venue, and yeah, we've got a great atmosphere for this very first fight of what is a stacked card. 20 fights, 4 professional, 16 amateur, including 4 amateur title fights as well, and the professional featherweight title on the line later on this evening. Thomas Paul and Bailey Gilbert. End of the second round. Just a little thumbs up there to the commentary booth. I'm guessing that was to either one of you two and not me.
Well, you got the photo earlier, so it's all right.
For anyone who's not aware, we've also got Cage Warrior star Jordan Vucenic with us, who will also be joining in on commentary throughout the afternoon and evening. He keeps giving us the thumbs up and the smiles of approval for this opening bout here at Golden Ticket Fight Promotions 21. I think he's enjoying himself. Think so?
Oh, Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm having a great time. I
and me both.
I really rate what you guys be able to do.
Heading into the third and final round of this amateur 170 pounds welterweight matchup. And a very close fight so far. I mean, I've not really been keeping tabs on it from a scoring perspective, but it's a pretty difficult one to score so far, because both guys have landed some heavy shots. Brandon go for the little touch of gloves there, and Zana was having none of it. He thought, no, I'll kick you in the leg again for good measure.
I just feel like if Brandon just goes forward, because his Zana's a bit tired, and like just connects those body shots to head shots a bit better.
Big spin again there from Zana, but Brandon moving to his left, and that was a very heavy chopping across almost the front of the legs there of Zana. Brandon mixing it up to the body again there. Zana just catching him with the low kick. Catches the low kick there and lands a big bomb.
He's gonna.
Zana wants to meet in the middle.
He wants to exchange.
Yeah, Zana's ready to bang. I think Brandon, I mean, even though he's gesticulating to the crowd and to his opponent. He's happy to move along the outside a little bit more. It's Zana that's taken the centre of the cage so far.
Yeah.
Big wild looping right hand there from Zana, just misses the chin of Brandon.
In golden ticket 17, Zana knocked out my friend Raf with exactly very similar shots. So he clearly has success in it.
Yeah, he's got power in those big looping shots.
Oh,
And there's that big shot again.
Oh my God!
And first action of the map of the evening, and Brandon quick to get back to his feet, but he's taking some shots there from Zana Kalary in the process. Just got to be careful with that kick. He's had it caught a couple of times now, Brandon, and Zana's fired back with the overhand right, and obviously just temporarily landed a takedown there, but Brandon got back to his feet pretty quickly. Zana does look like he's breathing a little bit heavier now as we enter the final stages of this welterweight contest.
I feel like Brandon, though, when he's storming forward, he's having a little bit more success because Zainab walks back with his head high, and if Brandon just can land some cleaner shots. Yeah,
Brandon's throwing those 1, 2, and occasionally 3-punch combinations, but if he adds a 4 and 5 onto that, I think you're right. I think he can catch Zana because Zana is backing up with his chin in the air. But just adding those extra shots onto the combination.
Yeah.
And he's come storming forward now, and he lands a right hand there with a big 1-2. Draws a round of applause from Jordan next to me. Another leg kick from both guys landing. Both these guys' legs are going to be sore in the morning, I'd imagine.
It's the power they're maintaining for this. It's not been a soft fight. It's not been a chilled fight. It's been quite aggressive.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, these guys came out swinging from the off. Nice show of sportsmanship there at the end. Both guys raising one another's hands.
Oh,
interested to see which way that goes, actually, because, like I say, I wasn't really paying much attention from a scoring perspective, but very fun fight between these two guys.
I don't know how you would watch it from a scoring perspective. There's too much going on, and then you're trying to talk about everything that is going on.
Yeah, I mean, Zana's got his arms in the air here. He thinks that he's victorious. Brandon's got his arms aloft, thinking he's victorious. So it's going to be interesting to see which way this goes in the judges' eyes.
I could say, in my opinion, round 3 was more so Brandon's. More success kept Zainab on the back foot. But in the round 1 and 2, Zainab was forward a lot. But I'm not sure who landed the more cleaner strikes or who landed the more damaging shots.
Just waiting for the judges to tally their total here. I think they've come to a decision. So we're going to hand it over to our MC to make this one official. And that's our first fight in the books here at Golden Ticket Fight Promotions 21.
Au revoir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for both of these fighters. After 3 rounds, the judges have reached a split decision. To the winner, in the red corner, Zana Kalary.